Come on. Do it. Do it! Come on! Do it now!
I had wanted to, I had come up with an idea for a game in the past, but I've not played games nearly enough to know how to properly do that to begin with. Mostly from what I understand, from what little I understand, games usually don't go well with a story unless you make the story flow with the gameplay or something. Is that right?
It's kind of like I told you before. I remember reading this in a book. I think it was the Dragonlance series, and it was the writers had put little annotations about where ideas came from or funny little stories behind the story, and they talked about how the game one of the Dragonlance books, if not all of them, were inspired by a series of role plays they did. And they said something about how it was at this part in the story, the little annotation. This part in the story, all the main characters actually died, or something like that. And it's of course we didn't keep it that way in the book. That that would have ruined the whole story. And it says this. Playing an RPG to make a book taught us that great stories can make great games, but great games don't always make great stories.
Oh,
yeah,
I see.
But no, you can have a great story in a game, and you do have to make it work with a gameplay. Yeah, at least the skater guy actually is believable somewhat there.
This is so awkward.
I want to date the blue dude.
Is that your new boyfriend, Jaz?
Yes. Yeah, so Red, you'll learn this about me quickly, but with any playthrough, I'll usually claim someone as my new boyfriend or husband.
Jasmine will randomly point out characters into playing video games, saying it's her new boyfriend or new husband, or she points things out and says it looks delicious and she wants to eat it.
How do you feel about this, Matt?
I've just come to accept it,
Yeah.
Look, I'm not ashamed. I'll admit there have been cartoon and video game characters that have made me feel things.
Yeah,
I'm not, I can't force her to not feel it.
Yeah, you've wanted to eat Legos before.
Oh, plenty of times.
Yeah.
Plenty of times. I'm doing it right now.
Yeah, sure. Wow, that sounds so realistic.
Well, I don't even have a mouth, so figure that one out.
How do you eat then?
Like I said, figure that one out.
I'm trying to. I'm asking you questions. You're the best source for asking this.
I am.
Presses it into his skin and absorbs it.
You just
Did you ever
I smash it against my face and it just sort of
like that.
Yeah.
Tasmanian
Yeah,
devil.
he just smashes it against his face and grinds it into his skin and it just absorbs it.
I like Jasmine's idea that he just sort of spin all around it like the Tasmanian devil. And just
His head may look like a lemon, but it does not have a rind of a lemon. It is hard, and it's like diamond. It's like a diamond, like sand, diamond sand for sanding things.
Yeah.
Have either of you read the Animorphs series growing up?
No.
I have not. I know Russell has.
I know I have.
Again, I wish Russell was here because he's our go-to guy for this stuff.
I remember specifically owning a particular book of it, but I never actually read it as a kid. I just remember it being in our possession.
So the reason I bring it up is because there's an alien species that are basically space centaurs.
Right.
So they have horse hooves, and the way they eat is they crush grass under their hooves, and it absorbs the nutrients through their hooves.
Of course.
They also have no mouth.
I know,
Yet they must scream.
I know about this little detail. I know about this little detail
You know that
because
personally, don't you? I think that was a bit of a personal dig into your own heart.
Why do you think I scream so much of the show?
I know this little detail that you shared because JonTron himself.
Yeah, JonTron reviewed the Animorphs TV show.
Yeah, it was really something.
It's so bad.
I thought you were gonna say some deep take into Brony realm. There's a lot of horses there.
I thought you were going to say that you expected her to say that she has hooves herself or something.
Is that Is that one of the Pinkie Pie horror stories where she crushes people into her hose?
She crushes
so
food into her hose.
Their nutrients and memories through her hose.
Like, all those Pinkie Pie horror stories
They're
really
so
tick me
stupid.
off.
They're so stupid.
It gets really old.
Those sort of things in general, like, they're not creepypastas, mind you, but the creepypasta type thing, where, again, it takes something cute and it was evil all along, or there's an evil version of it. It just falls apart. Now, don't get me wrong, like, the juxtaposition of something innocent and something evil can be scary. You know, like, that's why, like, say, the Joker is scary in Batman, because clowns are supposed to be innocent and funny, and yet he's this cruel, evil person. So things like that can work, but, like, you can't convince me there's an evil Mickey Mouse cartoon that will kill you. Like, it just sounds too silly. It's kind of like, again, one of those things I've, like, chatted with people about, like, something like, say, Five Nights at Freddy's works as a scary concept because it's reminiscent of something familiar like Chuck E. Cheese's, but it's its own thing. So if you hear the story, oh, there's something kind of like Chuck E. Cheese and it's haunted and the ghosts trying to kill people, that sounds scary. But if you tell me specifically Chuck E. Cheese this is happening, no, it's not. That I know Chuck E. Cheese's. I've been to a Chuck E. Cheese's. That's not the case. Like, you've got to make it something that's similar but not quite.
I haven't been to a Chuck E. Cheese's since I was in preschool, dude.
But nonetheless, like, it's such a familiar entity that you wouldn't believe it if somebody told you there's an evil Chuck E. Cheese restaurant. It sounds too silly.
I don't know. A couple of the mascots I remember seeing were really freaky to look at, and I remember they smelled funny.
Well, I mean, to be fair, that's why it works, because there were many kids, myself included, even though I loved it, who found them creepy and stuff. But, like, I don't know, it's just one of those things, like, familiarity can make things scary, but too much familiarity sort of ruins it.
Yeah, kind of kind of like how too many cute things get turned into horror mascots or whatever. Right,
like, that's what we're talking about here. Like, you know, like the Mickey Mouse horror movie thing, or they're trying to do Evil Mickey when Steamboat Willie went into the public domain. I can't take Evil Mickey seriously. It's stupid. But like Bendy and the Ink Machine, Bendy is a scary character because he's reminiscent of old school cartoons. So the idea of there being an old school cartoon character who's a violent psycho, that's scary. But if you tell me specifically it's Mickey Mouse or something, like, no, he's not. I know who Mickey is. He wouldn't do that.
Hey, you want to see my head come off?
Oh, don't even. That story. Abandoned by that is one of the worst stories ever written.
I will say this: when I was originally like reading some of it, like before any of the Mickey Mouse characters showed up and stuff, I thought, ooh,
it was creepy before the mascot showed up. Yeah.
Then the mascot showed.
That's one of those sort of things where if you're not careful, if you're trying to be serious or scary or cool or whatever, if you put too many things together, it becomes silly. You've got to find that, or not, maybe not too many things, but if you go too far, it becomes silly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it needs to have its own clear identity.
Yeah, subtlety is key.
If you break the identity, it often falls apart.
Exactly.
You can't take it seriously anymore.
Right.
My take on horror is there's so much potential, but I can't. There's like almost no horror stories I can actually engage with. Because I think one of the things that helped me understand why I couldn't engage with the horror genre is when somebody defined horror as like it's not necessarily having to do with fear. Mm-hmm. Like if something is horrifying or grotesque, that's a lot of what the horror genre is about.
Right.
And so I feel like there's a lot of the horror genre that's just gross.
I fully agree.
I feel like that explains a lot of things.
I fully agree.
I want the horror genre with really scary stories where nobody dies. And you can absolutely do it. You can absolutely make something really scary where absolutely nobody dies.
Oh, sure.
The problem is everybody is so focused on we need to do really grotesque, evil things in order to, and I think they play it off as I don't think they intend to play it off. I think a lot of people genuinely think the way you get fear is through grotesque things or evil things. But I feel like it's also it's just people who enjoy that, they want to create the same thing. And also it's like what you were trained to do, so it's what you just keep doing. But it's like there's so much wasted potential simply because I feel like there's very few horror stories that really lean purely into fear rather than trying to reach fear through the grotesque.
I would definitely say, because like for myself, for instance, like while comedy is my favorite genre, I love a good scary story. But unfortunately, there are very few I would consider good. And because for those reasons, like, and the funny thing is, I myself, I actually am hemophobic. I do have a phobia of blood, but people then think that means I'm scared of it, and it's not necessarily that. It's just that I get sick at the sight. It makes me queasy. I feel weak. So, like, if I see a bloody horror movie or read a bloody description in a horror book, like, it grosses me out, but I'm not scared. It's just gross. It feels unnecessary. Now, don't get me wrong. You know, I've certainly seen some stories where the character, you know, scary story, and the character gets killed or something like that, and it's scary. He's like, oh no, you know, the stakes are getting higher. You know, so it's not exactly like I'm entirely against something like that happen, but like there's like a cutoff point where, again, it's like that's just more gross than it is scary to me. But like, I'm trying to think of like I actually have seen some where, like, again, no one actually gets killed, but you know that there's just the possibility of, if not that, at least something bad happening. You know, death does not have to be the thing you're avoiding. It could just be, you know, pain, be it physical or emotional, just something negative that you want to avoid. I wish I could think of a specific instance at the moment, unfortunately, but I can't think of it.
Your destination has moved.
Play to win. You never lose. And 7-Up's the one you choose. It's a natural kind of taste. Nothing else comes near. 7-Up cools your thirst. 7-Up, the difference is clear. It does what only it can do. Nothing else comes near. It's a clean, refreshing taste. 7-Up, the difference is clear. 7-Up cools you. 7-Up soothes you. 7-Up, the difference is clear.
I know a place that's peaceful and quiet. A place where animals play. It's called the forest, but every year we start forest fires. A careless match or cigarette and poof, fire. So the next time you're in the forest, be extra careful, okay?
If you knew it was me, would you have listened?
But yeah, absolutely. Like there's a lot of times I've actually found older horror movies and books much scarier than modern ones because they had to hold themselves back somehow. And working within the limitations, setting essentially the rules for the universe this takes place in, you can, like, here, a good example is we were talking about, like, My Little Pony. Like, I genuinely find the changelings in My Little Pony to be very frightening villains. They are really scary. Now, this plays a lot, too, from the comic books, too, went a lot further with it, but they really got the point across, especially in the comics, that these things are they're like a hive mind. They don't really think for themselves. They're just these things that they're going to get close to you, take a form of someone you love, pretty much drain you of your emotions and try to kill you, and they do it because they want to do it. Like, there's no reason for it other than they just like doing it.
I think it's a really good example.
And it's just scary. Like, we don't ever actually see them get killed from it. It's just knowing that's what they're gonna do is scary.
Yep.
Yeah, the Weeping Angels from Doctor Who is a really good example.
The Weeping Angels, because really, like, they, in the end, they haven't killed you, but like they just place you in time. You like I said, it's still threatening. It's what's going to happen to you. You don't really know. That's one of the other big things is leaving the mystery. The unknown is scary. So you're like, I don't know what's going to happen to me if a Weeping Angel catches me. I just don't want it to happen.
It's also I know other people who weren't as frightened by the ones I'm going to mention, but I think they're called the Silence.
Well, the Silence are terrifying.
The aliens were basically, it's like, they don't have to even do anything threatening. Just the thought of, like, first off, they're really creepy.
He's just standing there, menacingly.
You're gonna have to edit in the GIF of that.
Yeah, I'm gonna put like the Silence standing there instead of SpongeBob.
Oh my gosh.
So it's just the idea of not being able to, like, you as the audience knowing that the characters are forgetting about them when they're not looking at them. It's just it's a terrifying concept.
Yeah.
Very much.
Yeah, horror is much more psychological, in my opinion, than it is physical.
I love psychological horror.
Yeah.
Well, to an extent. Obviously, too much of it will make me feel like a little paranoid and that sort of thing.
Well, even then, like I said, like even if you take a monster, again, like the Weeping Angels or like the Changelings, where they're gonna do something bad, there's still a physical fear. It's not necessarily seeing what they do that's scary. It's just knowing that they intend to do it. It's just knowing that they know how to get in your head and they're gonna mess with you and they're gonna catch you whether you like it or not.
Yep.
It's scary. It's just like, oh man, it's just frightening.
There's
this bad guy and he's just that bad. He's gonna get you.
There was this one horror game that I used to be obsessed with many years ago called Knock Knock by the gaming studio Ice Pick Lodge. Nat knows the game I'm talking about. It's a side scroller. And like there isn't really necessarily any gore in it or anything like that.
You're kind of like you live in like a haunted house, or you're not sure if it's haunted or not. And that's kind of
you're some dude, some redhead dude, in his little nighty whities.
Oh crap!
No!
That's not good!
No, now this is a horror game!
No!
I was like, why'd you choose that attack?
Yeah, what a loser!
Yeah.
Bro's not paying attention.
Come on, Red, let's go start our own playthrough. Oh no, he's shrieking!
He's teleporting, guys.
He went to heaven. Oh wait, there he is.
Scotty is beaming him up.
Yes.
Mom, Dad?
All right, well,
honestly,
you're bad!
I need to get a drink so I can restore my pee-pee.
Oh my gosh, restoring your pee-pee makes me feel so... I need more friends like that. I'm a redneck at heart.
Oh, you fit in perfectly in the sound then.
Yeah.
I need I need guy friends, straight guy friends who make inappropriate jokes and do stupid stuff. Like
dude, hang around and we'll make all the pee-pee and poo-poo jokes you want.
You could
real maturity around here.
I have a song that just popped into my head, whether it's relevant or not.
Okay.
Romance.
Uh-huh.
Romance. Nothing really gay about it. Romance. Though there's nothing wrong with being gay.
That's funny.
Romance. When you pee, try
Remember
to
how-
hide it.
What?
Wait, there's more?
No, it's a whole song. And there's a music video that goes with it and stuff. I'll have to find it later and link it to you. Maybe we can show a clip of it at the end of the video.
Maybe so.
And not all of it's like 100% appropriate for kids, though.
I mean, most of the stuff we reference isn't.
Yeah.
We were just talking about Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged and all that stuff at the beginning of the video.
Hey,
It's,
by the way, is this guy Filthy Frank?
he does look like Filthy Frank.
His name is Frank.
Why aren't you doing your stronger attacks?
I'm holding.
Yeah, Matt.
Because I only have so much pee-pee. I gotta hold it in.
Matt, quit holding in your pee-pee.
I gotta wait to pee on him.
Well, stop it.
That is not where my mind went. It's like you gotta have more stamina, bro.
Oh, no, excuse me. I'm sorry I keep wiping. If you guys would please forgive me.
I forgive you.
Thank you. Do you
But only because I have no other choice.
Do you forgive me?
I don't even know what you did wrong.
She burped.
It hurts.
Oh no. Bad. Maybe you need to do penance.
Yes! Go confess to the priest. Which is weird because we're not Catholic.
Oh no, that reminds me, I just discovered a Vocaloid song yesterday. There's over 1 million of them.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like impossible to know what all of them are. But one of them that I discovered is called, I think it's Dirty Rotten Girl.
Oh.
And it's supposed to
Sounds
be...
very uncomfortable.
It's supposed to be...
Depending on who you ask, I guess.
It's supposed to be about, it's Miku singing it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's supposed to be about her being a little Christian girl, who is absolutely obsessed with yaoi.
Okay.
Oh no.
So wait, here I'm fighting Grounder now, because I had to fight Frankenstein.
Yeah. Like, I thought the tune was pretty cool, but... I don't want to hear it.
So... I mean, a Japanese song about being fascinated with romance about gay guys. It's not really that shocking, right?
Matt, break the mood and do the voice of Grounder.
I'm shocked! Shocked! Well, not that shocked.
Why do I got a stupid flag on the back of my head? That's like the flag of surrender.
I have the flag so I can claim this land in the name of Dr. Robotnik.
Wasn't my fist supposed to be a spatula and the other sprite work?
It's whatever I want it to be.
Yeah.
Seriously, it's just Grounder.
Yeah.
Just replace the sprite with Grounder.
And I want Scratch to be there. I wish I could do Scratch's voice still. I can't do Scratch's voice anymore.
I'm pretending.
Like I can, but I can't do his laugh.
I mean, I'm pretending I could do it.
Let me see. Yeah, I guess I can kind of do it still. Yeah.
Oh hey, that sounded like what I was doing earlier.
Yeah. It does, yeah.
You guys should have
the most attractive laugh in the world!
You guys should have a laugh off.
It's a trap.
Oh no.
It's a trap!
You got guts, kid. You've turned fail-proof Frank into failure Frank. I'm impressed. I know you've been asking around, so I'll tell you about Giant Step.
He just kicks him.
This is it.
This is Sparta, guys.
It's a pretty interesting place. There's some kind of special power there that lets people do incredible things. There's some monsters sucking up all the energy now, though.
Oh my
Is
gosh.
this kind of like the whole thing with Buzz saying Gargus and they go back to this voice?
It'll even be harder to take down, even with those powers of yours. I tell you to forget about it.
He's fading away.
Oh my gosh. It's fading.
Giant Step is being
Uh-huh. Okay.
You'll need
I
a
don't think
key
she's
from the
speaking
mayor.
English anymore.
Good luck, kid. Tell him the shark sent you.
I think that is a great place to end.
I totally agree. I'm gonna go save, and I think we're done for now with it. There we go.
I'm stupid. I was born.
Stupida. It's the feminine form.
That's right.
I was born stupid. I would die stupid. You're back! I'm done talking.
Oh my
I'm
gosh.
tired.
Yeah. Wait. You're back! Wait.
Nice.
Eat some haggis and go to bed.
What is haggis again? I forget.
Haggis is the heart, lungs, and liver of a
Haggis
sheep
is
boiled
your
in its own
favorite
stomach.
food.
Oh my god.
Really?
Oh my gosh. Before we end it, that reminds me, like, you explained to me what haggis is.
Yes.
So, like, my mom loves Christmas, right? And she'll watch anything that's Christmas. Not everything that's Christmas, but anything. And there was one thing in particular.
Not everything, but anything. Okay.
No, not everything, but anything.
Okay.
When I like anything doesn't always mean everything. Wait, don't stop it.
I'm
don't
not.
Stop it.
I was just looking at. I was looking.
Oh,
at the
sorry.
song.
Anyway, but so I remember this one time when she had something on the TV or something. Excuse me. Just thinking about it makes me feel sick. But it was an unrated special.
Uh-oh.
They were showing how people celebrate Christmas in other countries.
I remember you telling me about this.
Oh my gosh, and like everything was so pleasant and sweet and stuff, but then there was a scene where they were like in a dark, like creepy garage cellar room thing with gray walls and that sort of thing, and like there was a big boiler or whatever, and they were boiling tons of animal blood. Mm-hmm. And there was like horror music playing, and it's like, this is going to make the blood pudding for the Christmas get together. And like it was creepy, and then all of a sudden it's just total whiplash of everyone like at the Christmas get together being like, yay!
Yep.
Jingle bells, Batman smells, and
And it's like
so uncomfortable.
I felt so sick after that. I'm like, this is too much. I'm going to my room.
I like that you said they were singing the Batman smells variation.
Well, that's just my rendition of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is Sparta!